Hi there, and welcome to the Call to Cinema. I am Aaron, and hey there, DJ Nubis. Welcome, man. It has been a while, but it is great to see you on here. And I did not think I was going to be making video tonight. So for those, hey Vanessa, welcome. For those that don't know, last night I was on a video with Disconnected and my good friend Flipataku, and we did 3.5 hours, and man, am I tired. But this was just too big of an announcement. Yo, William, welcome, man. Hey there, Chris. Uh, Vinegar Syndrome made the announcement of announcements for backstock stuff. Thank you. There's actually Chucky under the lid right there, which I fell in love with that when I saw it right away, and I had to get it. Hey, Flickering Man. Welcome. By the way, thank you so much for the donation the other day. I do apologize that I didn't get. I normally don't get to see anything until after I finish the videos, especially if my better half's asleep. So I want to thank you for that. A new VSA, the Gorgeous 1 to date. I did not see that part of it. Hey there, Jesse Man. But one thing I'm super excited about is for those that have yet to pick up the VSAs. Hey there, George, man. Hey, Ryan. God, the gang's all here. I love it. If you ever I can't get into the VSAs. Hey, yo, Richard, man. It's just too much. There's too many gone. There's too many gone past. Oh my God. There are going to be so many people going for this. So luckily, guys, I've been collecting all the VSAs, all the sets. I missed like 1 or 2 sets through so far. Hey, Morgan, welcome. Iceman. So I'm going to go through and show you guys each of these here, and I'll give you recommendations along the way and which ones are kind of Vinegar Syndrome archives. So, Vanessa, more often than not, a lot of the Vinegar Syndrome like archive titles, the Carrie, is basically it's a specially done set where they'll put them together with a huge poster, a hard case. I haven't got a chance to watch anything at DJ Nubis, but it's right over there. It's actually prominently been in a few of my videos. But don't worry, Vanessa, because you're going to see exactly what Vinegar Syndrome Archives is, because I got them right here. So they're actually bringing back the very first Vinegar Syndrome Archive. There's going to be very extremely limited editions of these. So when I say go get it quick, yo, pop, welcome, man. Get them quick. So this is the very first Vinegar Syndrome Archive edition that ever came out. It is Savage Harbor with Frank Stallone and Chris Mitchum. And do you like avocados? If you've seen this movie, you know what that means. If you don't, get this movie and see what it means. This actually is probably one of the early ones that I actually really enjoyed. So its alternate title is Death Feud. So for those that have never got one of these before, hey, Dustin, welcome. Thank you, by the way, and welcome to the Crimson. Call it again. So passes the knock test. So there's a knock test for these. These are really hard. So on the inside of this, also one of the neat things about this one here is every single Vinegar Syndrome Archive edition is hand numbered. This is 461 of Savage Harbor right there. And they're usually very limited in edition. Aside from that, he does look like his dad. They had a TV series actually for a while, him and 2 of his sons. Is this. And this is super cool. So these aren't like little posters. This is not an MVD Rewind poster. Yeah, check out immediately. Jay is completely right. When you see what you like, go in, grab it, put it in the cart, check out. Even if you got to go back in a couple of times and do it, just grab stuff. Grab what you want most of all right away. And these things are double-sided. And every single one of these, DJ, will have a double-sided poster this side inside of it. This is so much fun. Me and my better half, we sat down, we watched this one together. She likes the action movies, so this was kind of like kind of her style. For those that are know kind of really obscure films from back in the 70s, early 80s, there's a movie called Can I Do It, Tony Glasses? It's kind of like a skit comedy type of film. Oh, these will sell insanely fast, Warlock Man. Yo, Dead Pit. Get it right away, man. We'll get to the end of his set, by the way. Don't worry. He was. There's one of the actors that plays kind of the henchman, in I think it's Savage Harbor. Yeah, in Savage Harbor, and he's in because he's the one that helps kidnap the girl. He's in that. So he's in like Can I Do It, Tony Glasses? So this is next up is Savage Don. We got another Savage right here, and so for those wondering about this one, LA Wars and Action USA, excellent releases. So much fun too. These should be. I mean, like they said, these are ones that they had left over. So just to get you more excited, DJ, in the cast of this movie, we have Lance Henriksen, George Kennedy, Karen Black, Richard Lynch, William Forsythe, and amazing cast of characters, and a score by Pino Donaggio. So excellent release there with that one. And God, there's another actress in this too. I'm trying to remember her name. She's actually the star one, the other one. She has a cameo in this one. Yeah, that's the thing. These are hard cases. They're easy. If I only had any like gripe at all, it's trying to get these back in case sometimes. And like that being said, this one like slid right back in. Do you like yourself some Elizabeth Caton? That's what I'm trying to remember, Jesse. Thanks a lot. You don't know any of some. If you do not know who Lance Henriksen is, oh my God, you've never seen Aliens? If you like Adam West's stunt double, then oh my God, are you gonna like this? If you like Tina Louise stunt double, you're gonna like this. Yeah, he's the guy. He's the android in Aliens, and the guy that created the android. Yeah, it's Sarah Millennium. And man, William Forsythe too, man. Look him up, man. Trust me, you'll thank me. So Hell Riders. This is my least favorite. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll be bluntly honest. Yeah, I would not be able to do the upside down thing. It would totally mess with my OCD too. But this has Adam West. It has Tina Louise from Gilligan's Island. It has Renee Harmon from Lady Street Fighter. My least favorite of all these. But again, like this has the poster. You got to say though, it has one of the sexiest posters for these releases. I don't know. So people swear by this one, but I'm actually not a huge fan. But I'm glad I have it. It's one of those. It's weird enough. I'm glad I have it. Speaking of weird enough that I'm glad I have it. No, that's after Batman. Because that's like in the 70s, I think 70s, early 80s. And Batman was back in the 60s, like mid 60s. Dr. Jekyll's Dungeon of Death. What happens when an ego clashes with a karate club, your local karate club? You make this film. I do too, actually. This movie gets a ton of hatred. I don't get why. This is exactly what you think it's going to be. It's a guy hamming it up on screen. It's a total ego project. But you know what? For me, I'm going to say it, putting it out there. I liked it better than Champagne and Bullets. I did. I liked it better than Champagne and Bullets. I'll watch this again. Because I know what this is. I can't remember, Cajun. I wish I did, man. I did hear about John Madden, unfortunately. I grew up playing all those games. Do you love the film? Super into this one. I would not be surprised if they snuck in something that we're not expecting, like a Vice Academy in Evil Town. Can you imagine how much people would flip out if Vice Academy Evil Town came into it? Evil Town, one of the easiest selling at ones. But man, I'm so glad that people are going to get to see this one. LA Wars is such a cool release. This is a lot of fun. I mean, I really did dig this film. Dungeon, never talk about Dungeon. And we have for first time, I have a kind of a photo cover. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear. That's never good to hear. And I have no words that could definitely make that any better, except hang on to the memories, man. And if you ever feel stressed or need to talk or anything like that, I'm around. Vanessa's been on, for those that don't know, Vanessa's been on Serial Midnight's channel a few times, actually. One, amazingly smart, incredible lady. And two, Serial Midnight's channel, Heath, an amazing guy. I'll always say you're missing out if you haven't checked out Heath's stuff, because there's good guys on here, and there's like good guys, and he's one of the good guys. You ready for some horror? You ready for some cheesy full moon Empire Pictures style horror? Are you ready for just a little bit, just a taste of MTV? Because you're going to get some Adam Ant in this movie. You're going to get the girl that starred in the Take On Me aha video in this movie. Actually, she's going to have a huge part in this film. And that, my friends, is Spellcaster. If you remember the glory days of Empire Pictures and the glory days of Full Moon, then Spellcaster really does capture that, because this is an Empire Pictures release. This is an earlier release. I would love to see more Empire Pictures releases. I would love to see more early Full Moon releases come out from Vinegar Syndrome. Can you imagine like them getting like, I don't know, maybe a Trancer set, or some of the earlier stuff, or the Oblivion films? This is a cool one. And look at this cover. Look how gorgeous this cover is, really. Does that not say that, man? Adam Ant. Goody Two Shoes, one of my favorite songs from back in the day. The way these will ever look good. Sadly true. Now, this one I will take the poster out, just because I really do like this release so much. And I enjoy this one. We got to watch this one sometime, Raj. I love this film. It's set in of course, the castle where they set a lot of those Full Moon movies, because, Charles Band bought a castle. None of these are adult titles. All VSA releases, Vanessa, are regular, like PG to R-rated titles. Apparently, the Blood for Dracula standard release, I heard, Dave, is probably coming out, I would say, probably around, I heard next month. I heard it was coming out next month, probably in February. But this is the cover. This is the one. This is the one. Hey there, Alan. Oh, I got to put the sign right, because I love this poster. So I'm sorry to inform Vanessa, none of these are the adult titles. These are the fun type releases. I actually never ordered anything from Severin this time. Didn't have the money to do it, unfortunately, Jesse. They have some great stuff, though. I was one of the first people to get my Vinegar Syndrome stuff. I'm super stoked with that. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, you want some nudity? Don't worry. This is about to suffice. Hey there, Mike. Hey there, Morgan. Adam Ant. Adam Ant's a sexy dude. I'm going to put that out there right now. And also, impeccable dress sense. Necromancer. Here we go. She's starring in it. This is Elizabeth Caton. So for those that don't know, she is, yeah, you've seen her in lots of stuff before. Whether you've seen her in a Friday the 13th film, you've seen her in this, you've seen her in a small part back there in Savage Dawn, or maybe you saw her on the cover of Slaughter University, because even though she's not in the movie, she's the cover model for that film. It's great. And I love kind of the way this is done with the glossy lips. Really fun release. A lot. I mean, like, there's a ton of Videodrome of VSAs being, but only like a very limited edition. So if you missed out on VSAs, oh, this is a cool one. Basically, this one here is a revenge title, and literally that's what you think. It's a necromancer, and she's going around like killing these different guys. It's really well done. They're out of print. Most of, if not all of these, are never going to be released without slips. Only some of the newer releases, Cajun, you're correct, will ever be released again without a slip cover, or ever be released by Vinegar Syndrome. Any of the early stuff you're seeing right now will never be released again by Vinegar Syndrome unless they ever manage to get the rights again. Yeah, exactly. That's the one with the garage involved. So you did see it. Next up, and oh man, I know a lot of you guys are excited about this one. Hey there, Mark. Welcome. Happy holidays. Martial Law 1 and 2. So for those that missed out on the Cynthia Rothrock, Chad McQueen, or Cynthia Rothrock, Jeff Wincott, who does follow me on Twitter, so that was actually a happy day for me when that happened. I'm a huge fan of his, actually. But here's the thing, Jesse. If you have a choice between getting, and there's nothing wrong with MVD Rewind, put some nice stuff, between getting something that looks like this impressive in your collection, or the regular MVD, like, to put it simply, look at the Jack Frost cover for MVD Rewind, and look at the lenticular cover that came out from Vinegar Syndrome. I'm actually subscribed to your channel. This, and the cool thing about this one, guys, there are 2 martial law films, and there are 2 martial law discs. So they did not put these all on one disc. There's 2 discs for these. You get the poster as well. And although I'm not mentioning the features and all these, like, a lot of these here have some great features. This one here has a featurette with martial law director Stephen Cohen, actress Cynthia Rothrock, and stunt coordinator Jeff Pruitt. Under the Law, How a Hit Became a Franchise, a featurette on martial law undercover with the producer Cynthia Rothrock and Jeff Pruitt, and some silent outtakes, original trailers for both films, and original video trailers for both films. So yeah, if you like your cheesy martial arts and your really kick-ass Cynthia Rothrock stuff, haven't heard anything but children going out of print. Now, this one has gotten a release elsewhere. Oh, Cynthia Rothrock, my God. Be still my beating heart. That's signed off. Action USA. Thank you, New World. This, oh my God, was this fun. This was made by a stuntman, and holy crap, does it ever show. Now, there is a MVD Rewind release of this, but in all honesty, I just want you to take a look at this edition of Action USA. Understand, you're getting the hard box, you're getting the poster. I'm guessing you're getting the hand-numbered edition. So cool, so fun, so insane. And the last one to go to at a print is Morgan. Is amazing. It is amazing. Was Edgar Allan Poe's The House of Usher, with not just one horror star in Oliver Reed, but 2, because it also has Donald Pleasance. This one went out of stock during the last sale, so this is the most recent one. But most of the other ones, have been out of stock for quite a while, especially the early ones that I showed you. But we're not finished. If that was all, that would be exciting. So it depended. Some were like 2,000, some were 1,500, some were 3,000, depended on the title. And in a lot of cases, thank you, DJ, man. Welcome. But all of them went out of print. It does have the girl from Howling 4. This is amazing. This is the Anneville Curse Collection. Now, you could buy these separately. You could buy these in other times and other ways. But who'd want to? Because this set is amazing. The box set opens like this. And it's, as you can see, it has kind of like if you've ever seen the show Tales from the Dark Side. So it has a Tales from the Dark Side type of feel to it, with the haunted look. Definitely don't miss out on this one. And I like every film in this collection. And you know what's crazy about it? One of the films, there's only one film in this collection that is a TV film. And you know what? It's one of the best films in the collection. And I'll like go through them for you. Hey, right on. So we've got Anneville Horror, The Evil Escapes. Now, Vanessa, you might like this one, especially because the actors. We got Patty Duke, Jane Wyatt, Frederick Lean is in this one. Zoe Trilling. Trust me, you may not, even if you don't remember who Zoe Trilling is, look her up. Then you'll remember, especially if you're around my age. Then trust me, just look up Zoe Trilling. Hell yeah, Patty Duke. And let's see if she's listed here. Did I mention her name? There's a girl in this. She used to be on Days of Her Life for years. She played like the God, I can't remember her name, but she was on Days of Our Lives. So next up is Anneville 1992. It's About Time. All these are based on a book, actually, Anneville Curse book about curse like items in Anneville House. So we got on this one Sean Weatherly, Megan Ward, the infamous Rolling Welcome Man, Dick Miller, because got to have Dick Miller in one of these films. Stephen Machat, oh, trust me, you'll know as soon as you see him. Just some incredible actors in these films. Team Steel, okay. Anneville, A New Generation. A series of books for Jay Anson. Thank you, Warlock Man. And these have features too, by the way. These aren't featureless. These have usually commentaries or interviews. Something along that lines on there. This one's some of the most. We get Terry O'Quinn from Stepfather in this one here. David Naughton, Richard Roundtree, Russ Partridge. And in 1992 from the director of Hellbound, Hellraiser 2. You're right, actually. No, not the reboot. We're sticking with the cursed ones. So these are the cursed collection. These are only books. These are only movies that are based on the cursed books. And finish it off with one of my favorite insane films, Amberville Dollhouse, because holy crap, so cool. This is the one with the oh God, the guy. Yeah, the guy did the effects for Nightmare on Elm Street 5. Did this one. So we got Robin Thomas, Rachel Duncan, Lenore Kasdorf. You know them when you see them, and it has this zombie dad. I call him zombie dad because literally that's what he is. It's zombie dad. And then doesn't have Lin Shaye? Okay, I forgot that. But it's an incredible release. So for those that came late, you're finally getting the chance to get this incredible box set again. Now remember, this is coming on the 1st. So you want to be there when the website opens, because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm lucky. I have all of these things. Obviously, I just showed them to you. I didn't magically make them appear. I'm not like the Vision or Scarlet Witch. But Jennifer, is she one of these? I can't remember. Yeah, like Warlock said, these will not last long. And to go over them like really quickly again. House of Usher, number 12. Number 11 in the collection, Action USA. Thank you, Warlock. Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. Think about it this way, DJ. Can you imagine if you had that much time on your hands? How sad is your life? There we go. That's my comment for that. Number 10, Martial Law 1 and Martial Law 2. The Cynthia Rothrock set with Chad McQueen and the really cool Jeff Wincott. Elizabeth Caton, Necromancer. Extremely cool release. I definitely recommend this one. Recommend Martial Law for sure. Action USA if you love action films. It's an insane one. It's great. It's fun. 1,000,000%. If you don't have Spellcaster, I'm recommending Spellcaster. I like Jeff Wincott, so I'm probably going to go with part 2. I heard one time, GK, that they were going to be doing the set for Howling, for some of the Howling films, but they ended up doing the Amityville instead. But I would love to see them like actually get on that and do the Howling stuff. Nah, it's just a lame ass dude. Ignore it. Like the rest of the people in their life do. LA Wars, which is number 7. I had to make sure. This is a cool release too. I actually really like this one. If you've ever gotten any of those, who was it? The oh my god, I'm gonna. It's totally. They did a whole bunch of them, and we watched one of Raj too. It's the Andy Sedaris. So the guy that plays the bad guy in a lot of the Andy Sedaris films actually plays the bad guy in this one too. I'm gonna say I had fun with this one. I know a lot of you guys are probably this is gonna be one of you guys are gonna pass out. I know they shouldn't they? Oh, that'd be awesome for a glow in the dark cover. Not on purpose, I don't think. but Dr. Jekyll's Dungeon of Death. The Hell Riders. Number 4. We're getting really early in these like VSA releases right now. Oh, it's Casey Kaseman's out. I didn't know that, man. Savage Dawn. This is a really cool release too. I really like this one. It's actually, I think this is pretty much the only post-apocalyptic one that they did in the VSA releases so far. And of course, the very first VSA number 1 came out right alongside of. Actually, that's a good question. What's the lowest number that I got on here? Oh, look. I think it is. I got lower downstairs probably, but out of all these, Necromancer is 388. So, not super low. Yeah, these things look amazing. The boxes are done incredibly well. They're hard boxes, extremely well done. Every single one of these has a full-size, double-sided poster with the artwork from each side on here. That's the thing, Rolling Stop Cinema. LA Wars is going to be available, a very, very limited edition for LA Wars. And every single one of these that I just showed here tonight will be available. You want to take care of that, or will I take care of it? Thanks, Warlock. Will be available during the 1st. And this is how some of these look on your shelves, by the way. Somebody's got to give him the attention that his parents never did. Or his wife, or his family. Well, what am I kidding? Trolls don't have wives and families. The highest quantity is probably going to be maybe House of Usher, because that's the newest one that came out. I remember when this was announced. VSA, they just literally all these like put out there. And regular, so regular releases is it's just a regular slipcover. A VSA release, I'll just pick one here at random. Let's take, I don't know. Let's do Necromancer. Hey there, and ready, welcome, man. Happy holidays. Slips out like this. You got this here, VHS style box. It's a hard box. The cover on the inside is reversible. No, none of these are adult titles. Like, there's definitely a ton of nudity in Necromancer, but definitely not an adult title. There's only 1 or 2 like VSAs that I need to get now so far in my collection. And every single one of them has a poster. Not just any poster, not just a small poster, not a tiny poster, but a freaking big ass poster like this. And every poster is double-sided, so you can choose either one of the artworks. What titles have I missed out of print? Bloodhook with the slipcover. I don't really go for slipcovers. But I say totally not many actually that are like out of print. There's probably a couple, but I don't remember them. I don't have a lot. The blue is amazing, and Elizabeth Caden is really cool. But everything, I got all the like 5 films, 5 years titles. I'm up to date on the VSAs. Just got to get a couple more of those. Actually, I do. When I was doing a video last night, that almost made it to my top 20 list of the year. Actually, the mail order murder. I had a lot of fun with that. See, I'm going to put some of these posters up, but I'm waiting until we get to Morocco because I want to frame some of these, like flatten them out, frame them, flatten them out, and just kind of put some up on the walls. But I'm going to be like Necromancer, hell yeah, probably going to go on a wall. Spellcaster, 100,000,000% is Spellcaster hitting the wall when it comes to that. Now, I want to see if there's anything else announced when it came to the Vinegar Syndrome stuff. See if there's anything that I missed. Come on. Just, we're very pleased to announce. Yeah, it is going to be a very small. We're not going to get a ton of these guys. So this is what to think about. And here's the thing: if you've ever watched, like a couple years ago, Michael Keane was doing a video where he was shopping during the Vinegar Syndrome Black Friday sale, and he had a few copies left at the time of Evil Town, I think, and it might have been like I think it was like Vice Academy. uh, then you couldn't wait. Like he was looking around for stuff to get, and he missed out. He almost missed out on one because he went putting stuff in the cart and looking around the website. You got to put it in, and you got to just grab it right away. Because if you don't, you will miss out. You will still be able to get the individual releases of the Anneville sequels. Because they're, that's one thing that they did already. They're Warlock, you the man. Left over, from what I heard, they're left over. There's no repressing being done of these. These were limited edition. So thank you, Vanessa. I really appreciate that. Someone mentioned children's titles. No, you're not going to get rich, but you'll be saddened because who would ever get rid of Evil Town and Vice Academy? Are you serious? Vice Academy 1 and 3. I want 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, you got to go in, know what you're going to get. The thing here, and the good thing here is, guys, they have told us ahead of time. These titles are coming. They're limited, but we know they're coming. Get what you want right away. Put it into your cart and sell it. Oh, no, the Angels trilogy set was it was the first set that he ever put out. So that was the first set that Vinegar Syndrome did, followed by Warlock. I think Warlock, followed by Amberville. Amberville was the second set, right? I'm pretty sure. Amberville was second and Angel was first, or was it the other way around? Are you serious? $300? Well, I guess some people pay for it, right? I never get rid of my VSA stuff. Like this is the one label I've been collecting pretty much throughout. Like I've never stopped collecting the VSAs, even when like I was kind of iffy on it. Like I'll eventually buy TC 2000. It's not going to be like one of those. Like I'm super excited to get, but some people just will like the collectability of it, I guess. I'm so looking forward to getting that. George, you have no idea. I I know you got through the May West box set. I'm glad you liked it too because you went in blind on this one. You're you went on the faith that I was telling the truth about it being good. So thank you. I will unbox that when I get it. Vanessa will be glad to know that good friend George here sent me the May West Indicator box set for Christmas. Uh, so I'm super excited. Yeah, that's the one. So I'm so excited to get that coming and unbox it on here and kind of talk about it. Exactly. And man, if you're collecting a partner label, Fun City Editions is such a good solid one to collect. Same with like Fun City Editions, Utopia, like right out of the gate. Do I build shelves or buy them? I buy them and then I build them. Uh, if that counts. I buy them at like Walmart and places like that. I got a couple from IKEA. Obvious. See that one right back there? There was a shop. I think it was like a hair salon or something like that. They had other stuff in it, so they were closing down, and they were selling this glass cabinet in the background, the glass display cabinet. You see, and it's heavy as hell. Like it is super heavy. I love Summer of '84. Actually, I really like that film. Then you know what? I'm collecting the VSAs. I'm all in. I'd have to, Ragnar. I probably wouldn't watch that VSA. China O'Brien would be amazing, and the Inspector Wears a Skirt would be incredible too. Cynthia Rothrock, give us more Cynthia Rothrock for the VSAs. That's what I want to see coming in the future. I got to look through again. Actually, I got to watch the set, Mike, before I commit on which one is my favorite Mae West film. Thank you, Dave. Had a blast. Flip and Ryan had a lot more fancy titles to shop than I did, so I felt a little bit like the the guy on the street with the smaller total releases, but it was just meant to be stuff that kind of made me happy. Rage and Honor. I totally forgot about Rage and Honor. Actually, great choice. I'd love to see um, the King of the Kickboxer films put out as well. Remember Lauren Avedon? George Raft. You're in the middle of the set. I want to get that set so bad. I can't wait to get it. But we do know it really needs a set. Body Chemistry, Night Eyes. Putting it out there. Saying it right now. Shoe Fighter. Well, Shoe Fighter would be a perfect choice for VSIs. Yeah, I'm finding myself loving a lot of the older stuff. Like right now, Shaw Brothers box is crazy. That looks amazing. Like Flip showed it off last night, and I was like, oh man, I so want that. So much good stuff came out this year. My only fear is, in all honesty, how long can we get this stuff, this level? How long can we keep at this level? I'm expecting with the new restrictions over there, we're going to get a lot of martial arts and samurai style films in the next year or so. That's what a lot of companies are going to focus on some of that stuff. But with all that being said, at 44 minutes, because I made a 3.5 hour video last night with some good friends of mine, I'm exhausted. So, one thing I want to say right now, I'll put this out there. There's some amazing people on here, whether commenters or creators. Please look at the names for most of the people, for the good people out here on the side of the screen that are commenting on a regular basis. Because a lot of these people have things like DJ Anubis has a podcast. People like Vanessa who guests a lot on Heath's channel, Serial Midnight. Just so many amazing people on there doing incredible stuff that's really worth checking out. Like, we get a few bad apples come in every once in a while, but in all honesty, guys, we have a great expanse of fantastic community of people that have a great love for collecting, for films, for books, for movies, for games, for comics, whatever. But we can share it, and I enjoy that. And I want to thank you guys for that, because without you guys, I would not be going on 2022, my 10th year on YouTube. So truly, for the people that sent the stickers and like that kind of donated tonight, yes, thank you so much. Like, truly, truly appreciate it. And Warlock, man, you're like fastest gun in the West. Thank you. Guys, have a fantastic evening. Have a wonderful night. Enjoy yourself. And unlike the troll that kept coming on, enjoy the fact that you have people around you that actually love you. I am Aaron. Oh, I can't believe I can say this now. It costs nothing to be kind. Not a thing. So remember, be kind to those out there around you, and be kind yourself, because you know what? You do deserve it. There's always another movie. And in the case of in a couple of days, there's a ton of VSAs. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. And aside from one person, right here in the Call to Cinema, you got a friend till the end. Heidi ho. Mwah!